Okay, well, at least Source Filmmaker's actually loading. That's a good thing. And for those of you that were in the chat going, oh, I'm first, this is live chat. Once this whole thing goes away, it won't really matter. It's live chat. Your message will disappear into the ether, as it were, once we get more messages. It's not like you can sort this by newest, first, or most upvoted, or whatever. Just saying, the whole first thing is just kinda pointless. Anyway, enough nitpicking at people's commenting. Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever time it happens to be for you. Welcome to the live stream. And Fernando, no, you can't, because that is against the rules. It clearly said, read the rules down below. And one of the rules is, don't spam. If you spam, you get timed out. And if you keep doing it after you spam, well, you get banned. Permanently. So, yeah, if you don't want to do that, then I would strongly recommend that you do not. Oh, hello there again, Wesley Sagner. Huh, I didn't realize there was a YouTube button emoji. Now we just gotta wait for this thing to load. Is it night for you? Nope. It's early morning. Oh, and error is out in force already. Down, boy, down. We don't need to issue the ban hammer just yet. Where do I watch tutorials? YouTube. They have entire... When you start up a new project, there should be a thing that says, oh, if you want to learn some tutorials, go to the YouTube, Valve YouTube channel and, follow those tutorials. Come on, Source Filmmaker, when you're ready, please. Okay. It finally loaded. Hello there, Ray Vond. By the way, what are you working on? I'm working on a commission. It is pretty much going to be that for the next couple of weeks, to be perfectly honest. Actually, it's going to be that for the next couple of months. This is a very pink-looking phone. Please come back in 200 years. It doesn't matter now. It's decided it wants to do its thing, so... And to be perfectly honest, I need a different type of clipboard, so I'm just going to have to sit here and wait for that. Yeah, that one will do. Or maybe this one. Nah, it needs to be something that's relatively blank so that I can... Except I just realised that clipboard is absolutely enormous. Now I have to go through the tedious part of scene building again. Or maybe I should have, No, you know what? I think I'll have the puppet holding these. So they're meant to be like the test questions. Free from school, huh? Don't diss it yet. You'll be wishing you could go back eventually. You might be sitting there going, oh, I'd never do that. I'd never want to go back to school. Trust me, when you get to my age, you're sitting there thinking, you don't know how easy you have it. Oh, and feel free to put your own music on, because can't really think of anything to put on music-wise. Wait, how many? Oh, yeah, cell phone. I was wondering why that was why there was another C there. Oh, not lucky for me, because I'm going to school in June. Hello there. I'm assuming that's Mollo? I think that's Mollo. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's Mollo. It is Mollo boy. Boy. Insert elevator music. Hey, this is just what doing stuff in Source Filmmaker is like. Bearded dragons. Yeah, it must have been so long since you've been here, I can't actually remember your name or recognize it. Okay. Now with this bit, we have a couple of seconds establishing shot. Then we move this over here. Here for about 2 years. I was always watching Friendly Foxy. Huh. That explains a lot. That explains why I don't recognize your name. So I was a YouTube, now I get paid and make animations. Oh, trust me, whitelist, it is not. Elevator music would be great, actually. Hey, Mollo, you're an artist. You know just how long and sometimes tedious this can get. Oh, I was wondering why there was a bit of a flicker there, but it was only just because of it's only because I'm looking at the work camera at the same time. But yeah, enjoying it makes it go by easier. I really should include more shots like that where the characters are just sitting there blinking. Although it's a bit difficult when you're doing Baldy stuff because Baldy doesn't actually have any eyelids. No wonder he's always so angry. He can't blink. I understand if you're still nice, but okay, it's your Wesley, I did say a while ago that I was doing another. I was having to go back to Friendly Foxy, but I'm just, taking my time, as it were. And besides, I've got a couple of other bits and pieces I need to finish off first. I still need to finish somebody else's Patreon reward that I had from like years ago. Why am I still subscribed? I don't know. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I have no idea why you're still subscribed if that was not your intention. Make anything like that. Do not do Friendly Foxy. I have to. It's the only thing keeping my channel alive at the moment. Or at least paying my bills for the time being. You know what? I think I'm going to have a bit of a sweet moment here where Foxy just sort of waves at him and like tells him, relax. It's okay. You'll do fine. Oh yeah, no wonder it's not moving because I haven't put the playhead there. Sounds like I support you making Friendly Foxy, honestly. Treat him as your own character and continue making your own stories and such. Yeah, that's just... To be perfectly honest, it was Mike's set that admittedly came to me and was just like, he always gets worried whenever I cancel the series. Like that, because he knows just as well as I do it's the only thing that's keeping my channel running right now, or you know, that kind of thing. I have not seen it. Well, it looks hard. In terms of basics, it's actually quite easy once you understand that part of it. It's all the complicated bits that really, really do start to, take up a lot of time. Like, what I'm doing here, this is, like, really, really simple. Like, ever so simple. But other than that, it's, you can do some really complex stuff in it. I mean, have you seen some of the stuff that they do for the Saxy Awards? Okay, just playhead that so that I don't get that stupid transitional fade. So it's money. We've got to have money. Do Philippines laptops suck? Ooh! Ooh! Money! Or in the case of or in the case of when anybody tips me, free money! But for now. Come on, I seriously doubt FNAF's gonna die anytime soon. I mean, considering Scott just released the VR version. It obviously means he's got more in store for the franchise. No, that's his jaw. Where's his head? That's his neck. I always hate it when people put those kinds of points basically overlapping one another. It's just like, how am I supposed to be able to reach any of the other points if I can't? was watching your stream when you did doing Friendly Foxy for your way. Shit, now it looks good. The only reason why it looks better now is because I'm streaming in 720p. Yeah. The only reason was because I was streaming at a shitter quality. Whitelist, do you mind? Yeah, listen to Error. He know. I didn't make him a mod for no apparent reason. I'm nice. I'm not even doing anything. I was talking about whitelist more than anything, Joshua. So don't worry too much about it. What was whitelist doing? Oh, and hello there, Max. And then it's like, meanwhile, over the other, just behind him, or just behind Foxy in this case, Chica's still sitting there panicking like crazy because it's just like, I didn't study, I didn't study, I didn't study. Stone-faced Freddy. Or more like guilty Freddy. Because he's hiding stuff under his hat.
Hello?
And you know that is cheating. Mister, do you feel comfortable doing live stream? Sometimes I did one a couple of days ago, and sometimes you feel like you're being judged when people are looking at you. Nah, I've never really had that problem. So, yeah. Well, bye, Mister. See you in your next live stream. Okay, see you later, Joshua. Whitelist, what was the point of changing accounts to try and dodge the timeout if you're then just going to tell everybody, oh, it's me, by the way? That is just, like, really, really stupid. It's like, subtlety is obviously not your strong suit. Because they're children, my dude. I know, Mollo, but still. It's like, learn how to be subtle. I just had a really dumb idea for a joke. Freddy's like sitting there trying to cheat so much that he looks up and there's like tons and tons of study material just stuck to the ceiling. And Friendly Foxy becomes the new Prime Minister. Oh, God. Oh, right. That was what I was doing. I was getting so distracted on coming up with ideas for the next joke, I didn't actually sit here and think, I wasn't actually concentrating on what I was supposed to be doing. Wait, hold on a second. I split the clip at the wrong section. wondered why that looked a bit weird. You can run this joke longer by every time the goes to him. You can see more and more paper everywhere in the room. Or maybe it gets to the point where where he has one stuck to the back of Bonnie's head. And I mean, I already have a gag with him where he, like, casually because he's hidden his phone in his mouth. He casually takes the phone out, tries to sort of look at it, then it starts ringing. He has to quickly shove it back in his mouth. And then the puppet's just, like, sitting there going, "Was that your phone?" And Freddy's just like, "No, it wasn't." And then his head vibrates because the phone's still going off. I know, kind of says a lot when you laugh at your own jokes. I laughed IRL. You simply lol. Oh, I really wish I had one of those little, push button things where you can play sound effects or do transitions. You laughed. I simply lol. Oh, God, I wish I had money to do stuff. Oh, wow, I've almost hit... Wait, hold on. That was never 30 seconds I just did there. Well, no, it wasn't exactly 30 seconds, but... I mean, I know this wasn't exactly an awful lot in the terms of animation, but still. If I was doing this normally or outside of streams, I wouldn't have gotten anything done. I guess the fact that I've got people watching me is kind of making me sit here and actually do stuff for a change. Or maybe because I'm not having to worry about doing Baldy again. Maybe that's the reason why. Can you put little Fredbear in there? And what does PUBG Bro Afghan want? And no, I'm not putting in random things in here because this is somebody's commission that I'm doing. He's got them shifty eyes. Pick a number from 1 to 30. You want me to say it out loud, or is this one of those things where I just think of it? You have to be more specific. Say it out loud. Okay, 25. Now we need to put a load of books up here. No, it wasn't under user mod, it was under the workshop. All time to go to work, but I will be back in a... If I see it bad in the chat, so be permanent, be bad. Okay, see you later, error. Enjoy work. So Error just makes sure to time him out just before he leaves. He simply lulls. Oh. Fudge nuggets. Didn't have the right scene selected. That would only move half of the book. Hang on, I've got a good idea on something. Hold on. There's a... Yeah, here's the blood pool. It's a bit wonky on the... Okay, that's a bit big. Add material override. Model. Materials. Wait, I can't actually change the color of it? Oh, well, I'll soon fix that. Assuming it'll even let me do that. No, it won't. Damn, because I wanted it to make it look like he had actually glued it to the top of the ceiling. But I don't know... Hang on, let me try and see if I can find something in here. Oh, the obligatory JoJo model. And somebody made the Apple Pro stand. The, like, near $1,000 thing. Oh, hey, hair parts for Splatoon models. Let's see what happens when I type in glue. Nothing. Okay. A splat. That's probably going to come up with Splatoon stuff. Yep, thought as much. Oh. There's an actual plate of spaghetti. Hang on, I'm fairly certain... Please don't say they've been removed. Splatoon ink pack? Well, of course there'd be only Bendy and the Ink Machine stuff in here. I swear I had a pack that was... Ink shot, ink cone, ground hit. Oh, well, wasn't quite what I was looking for, but... Whitelist, I don't have time to play that at the moment. I'm currently in the middle of trying to work on somebody's commission that, you know, they paid for. After. Well, who's to say that I don't spend my entire time working on this while I'm in the stream? Okay, ink ground. Probably does help if I rescan. It's gonna be one of those things where, like... Okay, can I resize it? Those are the only two colours it has? Hang on. Add material overrides. Okay, so... There. Can you see this from underneath? No. The normals, it hasn't got normals pointing in two directions. It's only got the normal underneath or on the top of the model. So if you want to put... So this is going to make doing this very, very difficult. Okay, I think I really need to make this just a tad bit bigger because I want it to look like that. He's had to glue several things to the ceiling. Although, to be perfectly honest, the pages would also be sort of... That's the root transform. No, that's the other point. Page 3, page 2, page 1. No, it wasn't that one. I think it was this one. Damn it, there aren't actually actual movable pages on the opposite side of the book. No, hey, a jelly. Page middle? And then I'll just have one of the books fall off. What's that splort? It's meant to be glue. Don't worry, Mollo, it's glue. One of the Inklings didn't have a wummy all over the ceiling. Okay, see you later, Kite. Mei Yen, quite a bit, actually. So how you doing, Noob? I'm doing okay today. Granted, yesterday wasn't a very good day because I wasn't feeling too good. Hello there, legitimate furry trash. Yeah, I'll have this book land on Freddy's head, even though it didn't actually do that in the shot. It's all perspective, mostly. What even is this? Somebody's commission. Somebody wanted me to have the FNAF guys doing exams and being the end of school, and that was what they got, or what they're getting. Hang on. If I zero all of those, will it? Nope. Import sequence. Looked more like he was trying to make origami out of it. Yeah, basically. The spirit. Come on, I know it's early in the morning, but my brain doesn't have to fart that badly. What was the other half? Book doesn't quite bend the way I hope it would. Okay, actually, you know what? Sequence. Let's try again. Right. Half one. And half two. There we go. Since I'm a spirit, so yes. Can you survive stepping on Lego? Can anybody? No, what was I moving? Where's his head? is it doing this thing again? Yep, it's doing this thing again. Easy eyelid, there it is. Read all the comments while I'm sleeping. Okay, bye. Bye, Mayen. So probably could. Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat at the moment. Whereabouts did I start anyway? Okay. I got plenty of sleep last night. Why am I so tired? I can't really take a break because I barely started. It's only been an hour. Get yourself some coffee. I don't like coffee, though. can't move that while it's... And now I've got to do the whole channels clip thing with tea with some sugar. I don't like tea either. I don't like any kind of hot drink. Yeah. Proof that this isn't actually a map, it's just one giant model. That I have just stuck in the middle of another map. Okay, Foxy and Bonnie. I need to playhead. Ugh, but then I gotta do the channels clip thing with them too, because apparently, I don't know why Source Filmmaker insists on doing this. Doesn't have to be hot though. I don't even really like tea in general. I know, it's a bit weird for a British guy not to like tea, but... Hey, that's no difference than an American not liking cheeseburgers. And then the puppet just casually... Fuck's sake, Source Filmmaker, why do you do this? Just... casually chucks them out. And of course I've now got to do the channel clips for everything, including the bloody clipboards. wanted the motion editor, not the graph editor. Graph editor does different things. You know what? I really should save this because I haven't saved since I. Okay, maybe not have the camera there. Go Friendly Foxy 7. This isn't Friendly Foxy. This is just a commission that somebody wanted. Okay, you know what? I'm really going to need to move that cell phone because that's really distracting me. Who asked about Friendly Foxy? Nah, don't worry about it, Spirit. Just explain to them. Can you do a try not to laugh? I don't know. I don't really feel like doing one. Besides, try not to laughs are kind of a bit uncreative. And they're not as funny if you're not Markiplier. Besides, am I really going to have to do that kind of stuff? Am I really going to have to resort to doing try not to laugh challenges? Make nothing but Friendly Foxy? You know, I'd really rather not have to resort to doing that stuff. I'm back into oh my god. What's wrong, Kite? What was with the OMG? I keep forgetting about that. The server you were in. On NVM. Yes? What was wrong with it? Probably the first thing that this... The thing that hits me is a rocket on the first wave. A crit rocket. Well, it depends on what difficulty you were on. Could not tell. You probably should have made sure before you went in. I'm trying to go somewhere with these conversations, but my brain is just not functioning. So we get tests, or is this the end result? No, this is just them getting their tests. And hiya, and also hi back, Lazarus. What do you use to make your animations? Source Filmmaker. I thought that was pretty obvious. I guess it obviously wasn't obvious enough. And also, thinking about back what you said about do a try not to laugh challenge. If I was going to do something like that, I would animate it. Because seriously, if I'm going to do something like that, I would much rather do it in some sort of creative form. Instead of it just being, oh, me sitting in front of a camera trying not to laugh at things. I don't know, he asked me that earlier. I said 25, but I didn't really see if anything actually happened with regards to it. I also just realised this is not sitting properly. It is not sitting... Is it sitting comfortably? No, it is not. Yeah, that gets boring. Vapor is a bit amusing when he does it, but it's likely because he is quite a silly bloke. I don't know. When Vapor does it, it's just like he sits there and he's just sitting there going. To me, that's just not entertaining. If I was gonna do it, I would actually I would record myself doing it, and then animate my Sona doing it. Because that way, I just feel like it's a lot more bloody creative than just me being in front of a camera. You collaborated with Animation Time and Rooster Time. Well, yeah. Well, collaboration in the fact that those are the two that generally pay for the commissions. I mean, this one that I'm doing at the moment is for Animation Time. And we decided, and he agreed that it was about time to do something different than Baldy related things, so... So that's why we're doing something FNAF related. It's like you're replacing the rotoscoping technique of Walt Disney from the heydays. What, you mean the idea that when instead of you... Oh, no, what was it that they did? They recorded the actors, or the voice actors, acting out the scene in front of them, and then the artist would literally just sit there, look at them, and draw out the actions. Or in some cases, they would literally take a piece of live action footage and just draw over it frame for frame. Like, oh, I can't remember what the name of the video was, but all I remember is that it was like Shy Little Deer, and it's just like, hello, Shy Little Deer. And then the deer stands up in an anthropomorphic pose and then just like walks off in a very sort of seductive way, but the way it has been drawn, it's obviously been done to match a real life camera movement. The whole record my actions and then translate it to an animation. Oh, that was the... Yeah, I think that was effectively what I just described. So, yeah. That's effectively what I would do. I wouldn't really necessarily say I was rotoscoping with what I have in mind. But it's just the idea of I just animate a reaction rather than just it being a camera. And frankly, it was the same with a lizard shedding her skin. Yeah, you've obviously seen that one as well, because I was thinking about that one as well, because that was the first one I was shown. It was just like the lizard shedding her skin, and it's just like really, really seductive. And it's just like, this is very porn material. Okay, this one I'm going to have hit Chica in the face, and then it just sort of somersaults and lands on the table, and then it does just another zoom in, and she's still panicking. It's just like, I am so not fucking ready for this! You can tell I'm having fun with this, can't you? Literally watched an actual woman stripping and then translated it into an animation format. Yeah. Then again, a lot of people at Pixar do sort of roughly the same thing. They actually record themselves acting out a scene, and then they will look at it. They won't literally rotoscope it in that sense, but they will look at it for reference and then try and mimic the actions. Like with Enter the Spider-Verse, for example, I think that there is actually a piece of video footage somewhere on Twitter of one of the animators, and she basically just recorded herself acting out that scene, and then obviously translated that to you know, what actually happened in that shot. I think it was the one between Miles and Peter Parker when they were sitting at the fast food restaurant and they were talking about the whole sort of fries thing. It was like, this is your universe. It's all like floppy and soggy and disgusting. Now this is my universe. It's crispy. It's not limp or anything. That sounds like a scene from a courteous taking his driving test. Yeah, except that was using actual physics rather than So I think when Kitty0706 did it, he literally physically threw the items at a character. Me, I actually have to animate this shit. And that's why Source Filmmaker is a lot harder to do this kind of stuff for. Okay, so this is Chica reacting to the thing hitting. Oh, except I forgot to put the channels clips in for. There is actually a way you can do this with the graph editor, but I can't remember how you use the graph editor. You know what, it's actually a lot better if I do it this way, because then it actually causes a rotational motion. Actually, no, I had it right the first time. Flip it over, then you move it. It's a bit stilted, actually. Well, hello there, Mega Lucario, who's meowing. Don't always use their voice actors. Sometimes hire an actor for rotoscoping, since for some scenes the voice actor can't do those stunts. True. But a lot of the time it is purely just one of the animators, usually. Oh, hey, Typhoon Cinema. Whose commission is that? And FNAF for a change instead of Baldy. This one's for animation time. I've then got to go and do Rooster Times after that. Then I've got to go and do errors, because he paid in advance. So if you want another one, I can do it after that, but it's going to be a while, especially considering that at the end of this month, I'm going to be sort of going away for a week. I wonder how long I should leave that shot for. And holy crap, I have 16 people watching. Before landing, paper side up? Yeah. That was kind of the whole idea. It just sort of hits her in the face, somersaults, and somehow manages to land paper side up. 15 currently. Well, it was 15, now it's gone down to 14, but I was also like, holy shit, I've actually got people watching this? For once? Yeah, and the whole reason why this is FNAF instead of Baldy was because Animation Time had overheard me saying that I was getting bored of doing Baldy stuff, and he was just like, yeah, most of the people who subscribe to my channel are only here for Baldy, or only here for FNAF either, so it was a nice change of pace. Oh, I see what you were talking about, Lazarus, but I was literally just having the idea that it just hits her in the face and just somersaults a few times before landing flat on the table. I just think that just looks funnier. It's amazing to see how much time I've actually done on this. But there's just so little actually going on when you think about it. You know what? I probably shouldn't have deleted that book from one of the previous shots. Which one was it? It was that one, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Like School of Animatronics or something. In a way, they are having a test, if that's what you're... Oh no, I didn't want a new model. I wanted to paste the one that I've already... And he's just not making it. He's not even trying now. He's just like, nobody's bothered to see. Nobody's bothered to check to see whether I'm actually cheating or not, so I'm just going to sit here with a book in my hand. Sounds on Chica's zoomed in face. It's more like screaming noises. Or internal screaming. Now, where did the last clipboard go?
Hello?
Yeah, hello? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Freddy glued the books to the ceiling, didn't he? Yep. Let's get the camera back to a default position. There's a crypt notes in his hat. Yes, he stuffed those under there before the test started. And he's also hiding a cell phone in his mouth. Now, where is... Yeah. This one just hits him straight in the eye. Because why not? I'm gonna watch something else. Okay, see you later, Kite. Or would it be a schwink? Probably more like a schwink. Nah, that doesn't look right. cue Tom's scream from Tom and Jerry. I was just gonna start doing something about that. I wasn't thinking about the Tom scream, but... Hold on. If I lock that to his head, it's gonna change, If I lock that to his head, it's gonna scale, isn't it? So I can't do that. So if I just... No, wait, hang on. If I select that, that... And then we grab that book. We then move it down here. What was that? It was a random glitch. Head jitter? It's more like going to be arm jitter. I would put the sound effects in, but in this case, it's like it doesn't really matter too much about the time. I'm not trying to do timing in terms of sound effects, so go one thing. Is this episode? Can you make the epic battle led by Foxy? No, because that's not something I want to do for this particular thing, and it's not an episode, it's a commission, which means it's going to appear on somebody else's channel. And hey, Maestro. Man, I am working really, really quickly on this one. Because, I mean, it was around about... Because it was around about here that I started doing all of this. So around about 33 seconds. And now we're nearly 80 in. I don't know why, I just feel like I'm doing a lot better at this than I would do it. Said commission noob, not do it yourself. You didn't sleep well? I slept fine. I just don't know why, but I'm always just tired in the mornings. You know what? Thinking about it, I could probably get these animations done a lot faster if I actually, you know, spent a decent amount of time on them. Probably a messed up bio clock. Messed up bio clock? What, you mean that I'm sleeping at the wrong times? That's a good laser. Not sleeping as much, probably because you're having fun with this animation. Yeah, most likely I would have thought. New Green Sonic. And Lefty. Hello there. Basically, your body has a self-built routine, and you're doing something that is throwing it off. I don't really think so, Lazarus. Because I've been doing this for a couple of months, so... And okay, see you later, Supremo. I don't know. I think there's obviously something wrong with me. So I really do feel like I need to go to the doctors or something and try and find out what's going on. I keep meaning to book an appointment, but it's just... I don't know why I keep leaving it or being apprehensive in making the appointment. It's like, what am I worried about? I've been to the doctors plenty of times.
Hello?
So... I think it's Supremo. Wasn't that what I said? Yeah, maybe once it gets to like 11 o'clock, maybe I should like take a break or something. I'll go and play a game for an hour. What doing? Animation! Or a commission, at the very least. Hang on, how many frames was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was 8 frames. Soup Remo. Oh. Did I miss something, or why FNAF back? Commission. I am working on a commission. Somebody paid me to make this animation for them. That is why I am doing it. Okay, sorry if I asked that. It's not you, it's just that I'm getting tired of repeating myself. This is why I find explaining things to people on my channel annoying. Still kind of odd for Gearbox to drop Borderlands 2 DLC when they haven't dropped a DLC in a long time. It's mostly just to bridge the gap between Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3, so I mean, I was playing it last night. It's a good DLC. They've added an interesting mechanic into it. Yeah, I know, but it's still odd for me. Well, I was playing it with a friend last night. We took down the first boss that turned up. I think he ended up dropping 2 legendaries. Which was nice of him. It was like an assault rifle, and I haven't played it yet. Well, we'll get it while you can, Spirit, because it's free at the moment, but it's only free for a month. I never saw that actually. 190k subs and only 12 views on the live stream. Yeah, Mega Lucario, that's pretty standard. Have you played FNAF VR? Nope. Do not own a VR headset, so can't do that, unfortunately. Was trying to save up for one, but unfortunately I need to focus on getting my money for surviving for the month. And supposedly my YouTube network is supposed to be helping me out as well, but they're still trying to find somebody to contact to help me get the parts I need. Because even if I can only just get the VR headset, with what I've saved up at the moment, I could probably afford to get a new graphics card. And then a friend of mine, Karge, has said that he would I think he said he'd send me a power supply unit and some extra RAM. I have it, I just need to download it. Yeah, we'll get it quick then. The test begins. Now, hopefully it actually stuck that near the camera. Yes, it did. Probably going to stream Borderlands 2 on Twitch today. Nah, probably not. I mean, I was playing it with a friend, so I think he might want to continue. He might want to continue on with it, but I don't know whether he's going to be available for when the stream starts. think I might need to put a light on that. Might want to turn it down a little. I think that would make for some very interesting intros for a title reveal. Wonder why no one tries that. Where is the counter for your funds? Oh, I turned that off. Mostly because the one that I had up that was up here previously was for the VR stuff, which I'm not saving up for at the moment. What I have gotten so far for it, I have stuck into a savings account, so it's separate from everything else. But everything else I have just been using towards paying for bills this month. Separate word, tumble into position, like cool movie intro. Yeah, this is just meant to be like a piece of text just to say, the test begins. I still remember when I played Borderlands 2 on my Xbox 360. Main Krieg is still there. I hadn't played Borderlands 2 in ages. In fact, I had to reinstall it.
Hello?
So okay. Looking at this, it's taken nearly a minute and a half just to get to the whole point of this actual thing, which is them doing the test. I had an idea for my own video intro. It'll fall into place in a cool backdrop. Yeah, I can see that definitely working for you, Lazarus. Oh yeah, that light's not there anymore, so you can't move that. Okay, this pencil will probably scale itself the minute I try locking it to Foxy's hand. Except arms. No, not that one, that one. So when I actually try moving his hand... the pencil didn't scale. Normally when I normally lock something to a scaled model, the model that I've just locked to it tends to scale itself. Well, at least I can put the pencil in Foxy's hand now. I know there's one on the clipboard, but there's no way of me being able to remove that one, so... Normally when you lock it to the opposing object rather than the current method. It's the actual horrible ones. Really, how hottest dogs scoffed at such intros. I personally think they're a little tacky. Actually, come to think of it, I just realised I put that pencil in the wrong place. It's supposed to be more... here. Yeah, that's better. I'm probably going to go download Fallout 76 because it's free and I'll take it. You know, that is of course assuming that it's even still free. It might have expired. Or the offer might have expired. Mister, do you know someone named Your Big Pain or so? Yeah, goink, we know. Just ignore it. It's a free week, I'm pretty sure it's started Saturday. Oh, fair enough. I didn't know whether it was like a free week or a free weekend. NoobMister, have a great day. Okay, see you later, Rayvond. That's when they announced it. Fair enough. Would make a bit stupid for it to be a free weekend on a Sunday and then... Or to say it's a free weekend and then it is only there for one day. Right. You know what, I'm just going to review the whole animation before before I go and play games to take a break. Oh yeah, I actually put a sound effect in that bit. It's a bit silent now, but I will put in other sound effects. Ugh. Try to say love, but I get lived. Stupid autocorrect. Alright, he wanted me to tell you something. Do you want to hear it? No, no thanks. I don't care. Okay, well, I've certainly done more than my usual 30-second quota. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take a break there. So, display capture, turn off. Then I need to think of a goom. To plue. A goom to plume. And now I'm just checking a few messages that were popping up on Discord. Okay, so what to play? This is the problem, I didn't decide on what I wanted to play first. Let me think. I was close to finishing Book of Demons. Actually, you know what? Let's get back and play an old favourite. Just hoping that it actually picks it up on the stream, or OBS at least picks it up. Yep. Probably guessed from that intro, but we're playing. This thing. I've never actually finished a full run through. And you know what? I actually really need to go to the toilet, so I'm going to be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. All I will say is, you do not want to go in there. So, apologies for being gone for so long, but yeah. You ever had those moments where you really badly need to go to the toilet, but your body's just like, I can't wait. You don't move in the next 5 seconds. I am going to make sure that you shit yourself. Yeah, I had one of those moments. Not pleasant. Something I ate obviously didn't agree with me.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Okay, so, where was I going to go next? I think I was just going to run a random party just to try and get some gold. What does this character know? Stab. Buff target. Well, considering I actually need this character, let's send you to the guild. Have you learn fortifying vapors. Buff, protect me. Force guard by ally, no.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Okay. Does mean that leaving this gal behind means that she's going to gain a resolve level on her own, but I'm totally fine with that. Right. Where do you best fit by comparison? Okay, you're definitely in front. You're definitely next. Yeah, you're definitely here, and you're definitely here. We're gonna go and explore the cove. Explore 90% of the rooms. I don't remember if the cove requires you to carry many shovels. They like bleeding and blighting in here, if I remember. And just take a couple of torches. Oh, you're just letting you know that I sent you a message about Baldur's Gate and classes. Yep, I saw it, Shady, so don't worry.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Because they didn't explore 90% of rooms, so... Wait, what's that? A curio? I can't remember what you actually have to do with this one, so... Message has a lasting impact on the hero. Shocker. Minus 10% stun resist. Oh well, doesn't matter. He's not sticking around anyway. Oh.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Let's just get rid of that debuff. Okay, so there wasn't actually anything here. At least walking back along corridors you've already explored, you don't waste any torches. No scouting chance, though. Oh, hello. Caltrops. Nope. Stunned. Hold it. Yeah, these guys are weak against blight. Ow. Didn't realize that guy had that ability. I'm just going to vomit all over you. Minus 10% shock resist. Oh, he actually resisted it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Ow. Purge. Get rid of that. Oh, he actually gains a buff.
Their formation is
you.
broken. Maintain the offensive.
Dodge, but you're gonna die to the blight anyway.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Minor antiquity. Oh yeah, because I've got this gal with me. You get extra gold from that. I should have had the medicinal herbs with me. Oh well, whatever.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
What was that? I hope that was just ambient noise and not actually something up ahead. Okay, nothing here. With treasure. Yes, please, even though there's a battle just before that. Stress wave. Ow!
Quickly the tide turns.
Salty gouge. Oh, come on! Seriously? This expedition is doomed! No, it's not! We've only just started. riling them.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, they heal and buff, don't they? Dead.
Give them no quarter.
Okay, you know what? Oh wait, his bleed wore off. Clear all the corpses. Ceremonial cut. Man, this guy's doing well.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Another mariner, another misfortune.
Can't give him too much food because I still need to do a food check. I somehow managed to surprise those guys. Let's just make sure that I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, come on, seriously? They have a debuff against minus 20% blight resist. Or, yeah. Ouch. Stumbling scratch, yep. Has less chance to hit than normal. This isn't SFM. No, I'm taking a break.
Grievous injury.
Ow.
Palpable fear. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Wait, how much damage does this do? Oh well, might as well just finish him off. Ah, you missed. Okay. Oh, come on! Actually hit her and bleed her. Oh, hey, Mr. McMuffin. Just make sure that the blight kills her. Yep.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh, well, no, wait, hang on. This is just a simple unlocked strongbox, so... Oh, this is what happens when you don't have a healer in your party. shit like this happens. I've got to explore 90% of these rooms. Hang on, how many is there? One? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, really I only need to explore 6, right? And I really should have moved this stuff around. Should have a healing ability, but it's super mediocre. Yeah, I know. I've trained her to actually have that ability. Except I've just got her in the wrong position. He's dead.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
I know I can get this guy to transform, but everybody's too stressed out for it. And I wanted to keep her.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
You know you can switch them on the go, right? Yeah, I know. It's just that I forgot to before I started.
This is how a life is taken. Death by inches.
Death's door. Oh, come on.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Let's just get out of here.
We fall so that we may learn to pick ourselves up once again.
Nervous, plus 10% stress. Unacquainted mind may not meditate well. Oh, unquiet mind, minus 20% stress in Cove. Tippler, in town will only drink. Warren's tactician.
A troubling shortage of ale, and a notable absence of good humor.
Ironically, those vocal concerning the current dearth of spirits in mead are the same patrons who unrestrained exuberance the night before exhausted the supply. Right, okay.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition of those poor devils who remain.
Wow, this guy's like fully stressed out, but...
The task ahead is terrible, and weakness cannot be tolerated.
Can I actually upgrade anything on the Abbey? I can, actually.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Right, I actually want to keep her, so... Right, you gained a level. We almost have characters who are ready to actually go into the dungeon itself. Now, with regards to this boss, can I take... Yeah, because I've got it on this specific mode. Although you do blight, which is a problem. No, hang on. Are you good in... Yes, you're good in this section. And then, of course, I do really need to take a healer with me. So we are going to go and take on the flesh. 18 food, couple of shovels. They mostly do that. Actually, no. Take another one of those. Take another one of these. Take one of these. Yeah, this is probably like the most inefficient stuff I've just done, but whatever.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome.
Basically, lots of excess
The thing is
stuff.
more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Wow. Giving me a lot of loot.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
No scout, though. Didn't surprise them, unfortunately. Ooh! Talk about your opening moves. Hey guys, would you like to read my fanfic?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Man, these guys are doing well. What items do I have? I didn't bring very many bandages, did I?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I bleed. I know. The sack is empty. Aww.
The light, the promise of safety.
Oh, hey, Kage. Someone's popular on Discord. I know it's... I don't even know why Hang on, let me just... Do not disturb. There. Now, I'm not getting Discord notifications all the time. A hunger check already? Oh, I know this one. What's this? Plague Doctor only. Pretty sure I already have one of those. Okay, the boss is actually there. Now the big question is do I go to the boss immediately, or do I, Actually, you know what? I won't go to the boss immediately. It's like a Mortal Kombat ladder. Kind of. Hang on, there's a trap here? No, you'd probably be... How did I miss that trap last time? Another food check? They've hardly done anything. Ooh, that revealed quite a lot. Okay, well, we're definitely going to this room. Salvage the torch.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
She's gonna get a disease, isn't she? Why are they all going after the R blast? Hook where it hurts. Good, he resisted the disease. Right. What was that a debuff for? Minus 15% accuracy and minus 15% crit. Hey guys, would you like to read my fanfic?
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Why are they constantly going after her? It's probably because she doesn't actually have any items on her.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Wow, somebody's being noisy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
They know who does the real DPS.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, with this one, I'm fairly certain it's the medicinal herbs.
A fortune. Waiting to be spent.
That's a lot of food. Um, 500, 375, 750. I'm trying to collect these, so if I okay, so I obviously have to pick it up at that time. Okay, let's just use the campfire wood.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Minus 15% stress. I've just made him stress based, so prevents nighttime ambush. Yes. Religious, even more. good, I
way
didn't
is
get
lit.
ambushed.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Sloppy and difficult to read. Here, you read it. Eh. Yes, I surprised them! Wait, so what does that do? Yeah, minus 15% accuracy, or minus 15 accuracy. Would you like to read my fanfic? Miss. Ow. Stun. Ow. No, resist. Cool. Miss. Good. Let's get rid of you so it doesn't stress anybody out. Don't get a disease. Oh, tetanus! This guy's got stun resist, hasn't he? Well, he's got a bit, but... Miss, miss. Good. And that is how you do it, men!
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Oh, hey. Pack. Pack has a map inside. Except it... Oh, come on! How did I not see that?
In
Probably
Radiance,
didn't really
may we
need to
find
bring as many
victory.
torches. Note to self, don't bring so many torches next time.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
Why is it healing itself? It doesn't even need to. Ow. Boom, it's FR. Ow! This guy does a lot of damage. These guys are immune to stun, aren't they? Oh well. Twice the damage.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted,
Damn it.
and purpose is made clear.
At least I got him on the bleed. Don't stun him. Good. Your veins are on fire? Here, I picked up enough anti-venoms, so... Oh, they didn't want to read my fanfic. Stun. No, good, he didn't get stunned. And they shift again. Ow. Need to apply bleeds to as many as possible.
Hello?
Would you like to read my fanfic? Oh good, no healing guys this time. More bleeding. Ouch!
About to break.
Ooh! Right back at ya! Nope. Ouch, that's gonna cause bleeding. Read my fanfic, it's fun. Ouch. Brace up. Ooh! There he goes.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a
Trick of the light. Yep, that now are all resolve level 5. Warren Scourger. Plus 5% chance, Warrior of Light, Warrior of Light. And Steady. And he also contracted the Black Plague. Definitely going and getting rid of that.
women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Okay, yes. I am not having one of my top dudes running around with the Black Plague. I thought this guy had rabies. Oh, you've got vertigo. Yeah, rabies is probably one of the only ones that you actually want to keep on characters, because... right, there was another character I wanted to start locking... I want to start locking in, different attributes, but I don't know what to lock in. Armor Tinkerer, Fast Healer... Quick reflexes. Okay, see you later, Mayen. Oops. Oh. Damn it, I try and click on something on the chat and, yeah, not going to have you sitting there calling me that. Okay, so apparently I get 6 more guys than normal. That's a long list. Nobody that can heal, though. At least these guys, by default, have weird reconstruction. Inspiring Cry. You know, I probably really should get this guy to learn that.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior. To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Oh yeah, I actually need to keep this guy because I accidentally got rid of all my occultists. And then let's take one of the higher level guys. Okay, so you're mostly in... Hands from the Abyss, Stab, Vulnerability Hex. Can I get any upgrades? Increase the number of available heroes to 5. Nope. Let's just take one of these guys randomly.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Okay, so I want Vulnerability Hex and Abyssal Artillery. So that makes him more of a back liner. Okay, so I want you in the front. No, I wasn't going to send you there, you twit. I was going to go and do a scout mission. You are better in... No, you're better there. I think I might have organised these guys a bit stupidly. Second, second, second. Oh wait, you know all of them. Oh, cool. Oh, but that just... yeah, maybe not. So, Noxious Blast. Take out Plague Grenade. There, now you're better at the front line. Wait, where was I hitting again? The ruins. So, a couple of shovels, a couple of bandages, enough for 2 food checks, and a couple of torches. What did he say? Oh, he just cut. He said I was stupid. He said, "You so stupid." I was just like, yeah, I'm
These
not
are
having
the
you stay
halls of
around.
Your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Yeah, I'm not opening the Iron Maiden. Oh, come on!
A death by inches.
Yeah, these have all got to be in the, Dead.
Continue the onslaught.
Not big sus.
Them all.
Oh, enough with the nibbles, will ya?
Back to the pit.
Weird reconstruction. Ah, and she bleeds.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Did I pack any bandages? Yes, I did. Oh well, whatever.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Default party starting order.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Explore 90% of the rooms. Gotcha! Surprised you that time. Whoosh. Hello there, would you like to read my fanfic? Oh, no. Ow. Like she's stressed out enough as it is. She's gonna go mad.
Masterfully executed.
Doomsday! And resolve his test as she fails. Ooh, courageous!
A moment of valor shines brightest against the backdrop of despair.
What is with all these crits? Read my fanfic. So too is opportunity. God damn it. Ooh, 13. Good one. And resisted the bleed.
Slowly, gently. This is how
Hello?
Ouch. Weird reconstruction. Don't bleed. Good.
the abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Ow. Okay, I'm not having you bleed anymore. And read my fanfic.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
He's gonna go mad. Vigorous! Ooh, these guys are getting lucky.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
These guys are being really bloody lucky on this run. I probably should have brought a few more torches with me. Stack of books, not really interested. Okay, now, who among you would be better at disarming traps? This is why I made sure to bring lots of food. What is it with this thing giving me a load of books? Damn it!
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
I'm running out of torches.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Another hunger check? Better light that torch. surprise them, even though the torchlight's really, really dim. Get rid of one target. Read my fanfic!
Fiend. Executed with impunity. This expedition at least promises success.
Stashed heirlooms? Yep.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Can I get out of here now? Somehow managed to dodge that.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
An item had no effect. Oh well, not touching it. Let's get out of here.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Cove Explorer. Tuck it out. -10, okay. Thick-blooded, and you got Warren's Explorer. Okie dokie then.
An exquisite example of craftsmanship.
He stayed up working for days, inspired by the rare quality of his materials and determined to do them justice with his own skill. Free upgrade! That's a free armor upgrade. All those guys have max armor. What about you? Actually, come to think of it, you can get that. Okay, now everybody else's I need to pay for. Oh, hey, Sacrius. Accidentally calls me die. Sort by rarity. Okay, I don't... really want any duplicates, so... go. Apparently the grave robber can have something. This is 5% trick, 30% minus 10% HP. Yeah, you know what? Give her that. Scouting chance, trap disarm, -1 speed. It's got very low dodge. If HP above 75%, it's -6 if lower than that. go. What's he got? 15% max HP, so he's very buff. You could do with some better stuff. Minus 20% max HP, definitely not. Minus 10 accuracy. Oh, that's the highwayman. What have I got him equipped with? Bleed chance and... oh, he's got minus dodge. Yeah, let's just give him that. Vestal, you can have... okay, well I'm definitely keeping you. So let's give you some gear. Disease resist. So she's very slow, but she's at least doing damage. And you... plus 10 damage. And this guy can also get... that too. And you know what? I think I might as well just keep these guys. I need 35. Oh, hang on. Can't I upgrade... no, I need paintings for that. And for this, I needed deeds, which I can now... you know what? I might as well decrease the armor upgrades. What about you? No, you should be alright for the time being. Do you have anything? Yeah, at least you have that. You don't have anything at the moment. Oh wait, you do. What about you? Okay, oh. And you. But you...
Another soul battered and broken.
and
Cast
you
aside like
can
a
go.
spent torch.
We need to start nowish. Why? Just kind of asking. I thought the D&D session that we were doing wasn't supposed to start for another 2 hours. But it doesn't matter because I was finishing up here anyway. So, yeah, I am going to end it here considering Sacrios is now trying to drag me away. But, like I said, I'm overrunning slightly anyway, so... Anyway, folks, I am going to leave that there. We will be back in... about 8 hours or so for the evening live stream, and yeah, over on Twitch and so forth. Anyway, I better go because otherwise Sacris is just going to keep nagging me, so I'd better leave. Anyway, folks, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all again next time.